Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Leo reading. The new moon of August the 4th is going to be focusing on the area of your life that looks at your values, your possessions, your money. So let's talk more about that. I am really appreciative of your presence here now. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate for you, there is information about personal readings that I offer in the description box below. Let's get started, Cancer, with your overall energy, the Two of Pentacles. This is describing an opportunity for you to uh, be in the present moment, to be in your intuition. You're trying to make a huge transition from an old way of life, an old lifestyle, into a new way of expressing yourself, of experiencing what you perceive as your dreams. You're integrating the lessons learned into a plan moving forward towards the future. And this is important because although you are well prepared to make this transition, you may not feel ready. You may feel that there are many details or new skills that are required for you to jump this timeline. And in so doing, you may be feeling as though you are anxious about the various details, which are not as important as the vision you have moving forward. You're taking your strength, your gift, and moving it into the future. You're no longer using that as the foundation of your past, the way you've been doing things. So this is an incredible time when the picture on this card is of a tap dancer or a minstrel show performer in the 1800s, maybe the early 1900s, where the idea was you're dancing as fast as you can to keep the balls in the air. You're juggling different expectations, visions, ideas, and lifestyle patterns. In the 10th house, this is where your social identity, the way others see you, your position in the world. The Page of Cups is really about this letting go that others perceive you are doing, this way in which you are allowing yourself to open your heart to your ability to choose yourself. This represents a shift away from your loyalty, your devotion, your attention, your care towards others. And this is really you sort of owning, accepting who you are authentically, and allowing yourself to experience those feelings of being who you are, an unadulterated, unlimited, unrestricted expression of that. This is where your creative imagination really rests on positive memories and experiences of you in a place where you can exercise this freewheeling gift that you have inherited. In the first house, the Sun card. The Sun card is about your focus on your happiness. So, throughout this incredible change that you are activating overall between the affairs of the past and your vision of the future, you are absolutely focused on this authenticity of expression, this really stripping away of the layers of behaviors, expectations, experiences of disappointment, failure, and you're allowing that, dare I say, inner child to emerge. This is particularly relevant for Cancer because you are about that domestic, internal heart sensitivity and awareness that we often attribute to children. There's a clarity of connection that is automatic for you, and it is really that connection to your own joy, your own happiness, your own play, creative play in executing your tasks or being responsible to the world in the way that you know it. This is a beautiful energy where your energy of being who you are really illuminates, uplifts others, and reminds them of what a beautiful, abundant world we live in. In the fourth house, this is the house of your home, your foundation, your personal history, your ancestral history. And the Ten of Pentacles is about that legacy. This is that fulcrum again where you have recognized the tremendous privilege and abundance you have experienced as a result of those who came before you. And you're now at a point of understanding that you can participate in that legacy by generating new ideas, giving of yourself, modeling who you are and what you do through your actions that contributes to that generosity in showing others, supporting others to take advantage of, gain access to the kinds of advantages you've had. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, we have the Ace of Cups. This is you shining at your ability to be intuitive, to care, to support others. In so doing, you are shifting the focus again from doing this for others to doing it for yourself. That is you filling your own cup first. That is giving yourself the love, the attention, the care that others perhaps have denied you in a way that allows you to give more freely to others. It's something that you automatically do, but you're reversing the process in a way that doesn't deplete you, so that in giving to others, you know that that love comes back, that appreciation comes back, that support for who you authentically are comes back to you. If you are resonating with this reading, Cancer, please like this video, share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I am pulling a flora and fauna of Africa, and we have here the water buffalo. And the key word is gratitude. You are part of a greater whole with determination and gratitude. Prosperity and abundance will manifest. And I'm going to pull a hummingbird oracle. And a couple have flown up. I'll take the one on top, the law of attraction. Turn toward the beauty, love, and sweet joy you desire. I'm going to clarify the sun in the first house with the Four of Jades, in the second house, and the Warrior of Swords in the third house. You're really cautious regarding your possessions, your money. You're aware that you have created or achieved some kind of security or stability that contributes to your sense of foundation in this life. These are a part of your values. Anything that contributes to your security has value for you. Anything that depletes that sense of safety, that sense of uh, protecting what you have created is something that feels threatening to you. However, this is an area of your chart that the new moon is illuminating and bringing a sense of lightness to, a sense of joy, this ability to protect yourself. This is a very Cancerian trait to exhibit that hard shell as necessary is something that is contributing to your sense of security and stability. The protection is necessary because we understand what's underneath. And in your arena of communication, how you're learning, how you're sharing your ideas with others, you're very, very clear that you are challenging the assumptions not only of yourself, but of others. This is particularly true among your intimate circle, however you define that. This is the home of siblings, in particular, neighbors, close friends. There is a pecking order that you are challenging, perhaps you have always challenged, that is, you are proposing to others. You're setting clear limits while you're open and curious about their experiences so that you're able to logically and dispassionately put your ideas forward, listen carefully to the questions you're asking, and really understand that you're clear about what's best for you. You're aligning yourself with your values of openness, of alternatives to the way things have been, of looking at other models in the world, of recognizing that your chosen family is not necessarily your physical, biological family. And you're really honoring that as those folks who can entertain, discuss ideas with you dispassionately, assuming that there is heart and sincerity and authenticity underneath the ideas that you're exchanging. In the fourth house, the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon card, and that's the Moon. And in the fifth house and in the sixth house, the Lord or the King of Cups. The Moon card is emphasizing the variety of energies and uncomfortable behaviors that you have experienced in your past that may be clouding your sense of judgment, that may be obscuring your sense of being supported by those who you believe love you, who you expect a certain amount of reciprocity with in your experience of exchanging loving energies. Here you are realizing that there are allies and support for you that is invisible. This can be distant, long-time friends. This can be connections to your ancestral past. This can be relatives, but these are people that you see as peers who are able to celebrate you, offer you help if you ask for it. So there's a big way in which you are cultivating the stillness to pray, meditate, journal, really live and confront those experiences, those fears that you have as a way of recognizing the greater potential you have to pursue the things that you want. In the sixth house, the Lord or the King of Cups is really an affirmation of your tremendous heart, hard won through the overcoming of challenges and difficult experiences in your life. This is resonating as a place where you've learned to live with your difference. You've learned to soothe a sense of not belonging. This can be with respect to family, co-workers, friends, peers, whoever it is that you feel that you can work with in service. There is a feeling that your vulnerability in this arena actually helps you identify and support the help that others need. Your stories of overcoming are deeply supportive and caring to others. You are able to exhibit the way in which you've come to know that what others, including yourself, once perceived as weaknesses are actually strengths of yours. The ability to connect deeply with people that don't look like you, as an example. The Ace of Cups in the seventh house is clarified by the Lady or the Queen of Jades. That's Pentacles in the eighth house, and the Lady or Queen of Cups in the ninth house. We have a lot of support here in your ability to share resources with others. This comes from a very practical place in your own sense of ownership and possession, so that you are likely frugal, you're likely not wasteful, you have carefully built up your security, your nest egg, your savings, whatever it is that helps you to feel protected from others and gives you a place of stability in your negotiations with others. You are a hard worker. You understand what is required in order to make wise investments, if that is one of the issues among your intimates. But any way that you share in resources you benefit from the gains and losses of others is part of your attention right now. How you can contribute, continue to contribute, and yet protect yourself, your own discrete integrity with regards to the resources that you share. In the ninth house, the Lady of Cups is joining the Lord of Cups. This is the King and Queen, and this always indicates a powerful coupling of internalized energy for you. It also is about this ability to know how to feel your feelings, allow yourself to be loved, and to allow that natural care, flow, and assertiveness around your emotional experiences flow to those that need them, to understand where they're needed without others having to ask. It also is about you knowing when to ask for help, and that really is supporting the moon card here. So much of the sense of confusion or mystery or anxiety about facing these difficult family patterns or personal behavioral attitudes and patterns that you are uncomfortable with, you don't feel good about, is something that not only you can face, but you can get help in facing that. Sometimes, for some of you, this is a question of exploration of the larger world, maybe connecting to your larger cultural roots in some way that encourages you to travel, reach out, communicate with others at a distance. This can also be about seeking more education or putting yourself in a position to teach and learn so that you are a part of spreading some alternative information about ways in which each of us can grow and learn more about these dysfunctional family or personal dynamics that we can improve upon. In the 10th house, the Page of Cups is clarified by the Death card in the 11th house and the Empress in the 12th house. So there's a really phenomenal experience of letting go of the old again and feeling your true empowerment. There's a sense here that you've always known your gifts, you've always known your power. It's not something that you feel comfortable putting on display for others. This may be a very internalized, private exercise of empowerment through your gifts, through your willingness and comfort in being with yourself. This is also emphasizing the change that you're in the middle of making. You are releasing a lot, and this can be as the result of real losses you've experienced, real disinvestment, divestment in old beliefs or the expectations of the very intimates or close friends, neighbors, family members who have a standard expectation of you that you are likely always failing to meet. And having released that, let go of the beliefs that generated that, you're no longer stuck in that place of feeling disempowered, but instead are allowing yourself to step into a place of knowing that you are powerful, that you create your reality, that you generate abundance through your actions, through your willingness and ability to stay in the flow of your own pursuit of the things that you want in your life. You're also a model in this regard for many others, and that's one of the things that you are magnetizing towards you, perhaps. Those who are consciously seeking your help with some emotional imbalance or difficulties, challenges in their own family systems that they see you as navigating well or successfully, no matter what your experience of that is. So you're changing your perception about your power empowerment. And I'm going to finish off this reading, Cancer, with a yogic path oracle. And I pulled the Rajas card. And I am going to look that up in my guidebook. And Rajas refers to dynamic movement, aggression, and energy. You're in a place of movement, making the most of each day. You are passionate and excited about the task at hand and are pushing the limits of what you believe possible for yourself. Rajas is needed to bring your desires into action, and you are deep in the development phase. You've already achieved many great accomplishments because of your determination, and more await you in the near future. However, remember to balance action with rest. Otherwise, you will lose sight of your true goal in the pursuit of achieving more. Thank you so much, Cancer, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.